AdBlocker gang. You just reminded me of something. Anyone using an ad blocker, have you noticed YouTube being almost unusable? Because I use an ad blocker, and YouTube will not load a single video for me anymore. It stutters, it freezes, it stops. Overwhelmingly, yes. So they're artificially doing that, right? They have to be. Because on this account where I have YouTube Premium, it's totally fine. Or if I go incognito, it's totally fine because the ad block is off. And I've talked to a bunch of people, and it's 50-50 on people that use AdBlock and having a horrible experience and people that are still fine. So I'm thinking what's happening is they're rolling out, like very slowly and subtly, this artificial shitification of this YouTube service if you're using an ad block. So instead of just going whole hog so everyone's experiencing it, it's only certain people, like certain chunks. Yeah, that's actually already been confirmed. Has it? I haven't heard about it. I remember there was like a theory floating around a couple months ago that that might happen, but I didn't think that got confirmed. Oh, wait, yeah. YouTube is on a war against ad blockers. The video platform has been deliberately reducing its site speed for viewers who use AdBlocker. The strategy of slowing down the platform started last year and is now reportedly reaching more users. This was reported 22 hours ago. From Ars Technica as well. Yeah, wait, so this is actually confirmed. No tinfoil hat conspiracy here. This is the goddamn truth. A video at the top of Reddit post shows what some users are seeing. A video with an ad block on can't load quick enough to keep up with the playback speed, which isn't normal. It's maybe 2x, and has to pause at around 30 seconds. Turning off the ad block immediately improves loading performance, with the white line on YouTube's progress bar showing significantly more buffering runway. Users report that the ad block detection causes strange issues like lag. Yes, it doesn't work sometimes. That makes full screen or comments not work, or Chrome being unable to load other web pages while YouTube is open. It like tanks the entire performance of your PC if you try and use YouTube with an ad block right now, for me. They're not just fighting ad block, they're actively making non-premium account usage worse. I don't know, because if I just turn off the ad block, it fixes it right away. So I feel like it's just ad block. Obviously trying to push you subtly to get premium, but if you turn off ad block, it fixes it. And I've tried this with every browser too. When ad block is on, it shitifies the experience on YouTube. When AdBlock is off, it's fine. I've done this with every browser I can find right now, except Edge, because I'm not even going to bother. But everything I try it on, this happens. But then I was still getting 50-50 responses from friends saying that they don't have a problem when using AdBlock. So that's why videos keep lagging. Yeah, that is 100% why. If you turn off your AdBlock right now, I guarantee whatever video you're trying to watch, smooth sailing. I literally looked this all up and they updated uBlock Origin and fixed it. Well, if you're using uBlock, I guess maybe that fixes it. I don't know. I don't use uBlock. I just use the AdBlock. And then I use the built-in AdBlock for the others as well. Maybe that's also the reason for the audio lags during your stream on YouTube. Oh, interesting. Yeah, for everyone that reports the audio lag occasionally on YouTube streams, maybe it is because of the AdBlock. That is very interesting, because Twitch doesn't have that problem, and it's not an OBS problem, because I can see it on my end. So maybe that is why. It lags your entire browser if you have a YouTube tab open with AdBlock. Yeah, that's what I was just saying. It makes the entire fucking computer run worse if you do that. It's crazy. It's craziness. That has to be illegal, right? Am I on crazy pills right now, or is that, like, actually illegal? Thanks to Prime GLaDOS. Tanking your service to try and push people to a paid version of it or something? There's no way that's allowed. What would that even be called? It's not legal in Europe. Extortion. I don't know about extortion. That might not apply. They own it, they can do what they wish, they believe. Yeah, but you can make an argument that YouTube is somewhat of a monopoly, and by tanking its service like this to try and push you to the premium or whatever, or punish users for trying to use its service in a free capacity, that it's gotta be some kind of violation. Like, there's absolutely some kind of consumer protection for shit like that. I don't know. It feels like there probably is. Thanks to the Prime, Shivani. Apple did it with their phones to push its users to get new phones. And didn't they face a huge issue for that? Because I remember what you're talking about. Dude turned off the ad blocks and the computer's running 100% better. That's actually insane. I know, it's not a conspiracy. They are actually just doing it. Greedy bastards. If it's going to tank its own product, I think it's an issue in its own, but once it interferes with other services, it becomes a big legal issue. Good point. And it does, again, like that chatter mentioned, right now, with YouTube open with an ad block on, it isn't just YouTube that runs like shit. It kind of makes your whole browser a bit buggy. So it seems like it's playing with fire. I think it mostly affects built-in ad blockers on browsers. That's why it tanks browsers so much. Yeah, I think so as well, especially since chatter mentioned that updating uBlock in particular will fix it. So it sounds like it's mainly for native built-in ad blocks, which would confirm what I tested since I'd mainly just tested the built-in ad block. Who could even compete with YouTube for video hosting? Oh, we're not having this conversation again. There's not going to be a competitor. There never will be. It's impossible to compete with YouTube. Won't happen. You can have like a niche that runs adjacent to it, I guess, which VidMe used to do for like a year, but you're never going to have a competitor. Don't sleep on Rumble. Rumble is doing very well for itself, but also that is another service that just runs parallel. It's basically VidMe again, but with streaming capabilities.